when I met Jay, I attended a couple of his seminars, his lectures, and I was impressed by that. But that was not enough for me, because anybody can talk a good talk. But it's the personal side, the human side. And when those values align with me, like being ethical, being very passionate about what you want to do, and one thing which is a burning desire to succeed. And when you have that, it was very easy for me to accept Jay as possible my one and only mentor.
It was more a question, I was running a business, but it was more running a business to give myself a job, rather than to run a business to get the benefits of running a business. So it was, I know like technology, engineering, and my background sort of more dictated when I came out of employment, I set up an IT company. But I started off more or less starting the IT company to give myself a job, whereas more I see it as running an IT company to give myself a way of life and employ people, give them a sort of good living.
One of the issues that I had was that the business was growing, but it really was lacking direction. It lacked a kind of strategic look at things and support in terms of strategy. And what I've done with Jay is work very much towards kind of certain objectives that we've set in going forward, and met those objectives, met those strategic kind of markers.
The reason why I came to Jay, I know Jay from his previous job before he ran his company, so I worked with him then. But the reason why I wanted to stay working with Jay is because what I realised was every network meeting I went to, every conference I went to, every mini group I went to, I was the person who was answering all the questions. So I was the cleverest person in the room, without sounding arrogant, okay? And what I didn't want to be, I don't want to keep answering other people's questions, I want people to answer my questions. So for that to happen, I realised that I can't be the cleverest person in the room, which means I've got to step my game up, number one. Number two, I need to make sure that the people in the room know more than me. And if they do know more than me, then I will then learn even more from them, which will help me step up my game. So that's why I decided to carry on working with Jay.
I was aware of Jay from quite a few years ago. We worked together briefly. I'd always kept Jay in the back of my mind because I always thought he was very inspirational, and he always encouraged me with my business, but in a way that I didn't realise he was encouraging me.